All right, good morning. Welcome to the shop, everyone. Stella, our shop dog, is enjoying lounging around on Columbus Day 2022. She's laying in the shade because it's sunny. We have had the longest consecutive 80-degree Indian summer ever. We've broken all the records. It's been 80 degrees or more for the last 2 weeks. Never has that ever happened in October. I'll take it because it's going to rain soon and Stella will not be laying out in the driveway of the shop for much longer. So what are we doing? Let's get to the point of this video. It's not about Stella or the weather, even though I do dabble on and drabble about those things a lot. We're working on this old Willys. It's an old Willys wagon. Some people call it a Jeepster. Some people call it a piece of something that's not, I shouldn't say. It's a cool old rig that I'm getting some work done on, and little by little it's becoming a real car. So 6-volt positive generator, massive old generator, probably, I don't know, a couple hundred watts, so maybe 15, 20 amps at best. And we're upgrading it to our new alternator down there. Let me see if I can turn this light on. There we go. So a new 100 amp 12 volt negative alternator. What a difference. This is 40s technology, probably, like I said, 15, maybe 30 amps, maybe. I suppose I could probably read the tag there. Maybe on a good day 30 amps, maybe when brand new it's probably more like 10 to 100 amps. So quite a bit of an improvement. And again, we're going from 6 volt to 12 volt. And it took me a while to get that bracketry made. That's a lot of work. I tried to use the bracket system from this generator to adapt to the new alternator. And I had to get pretty creative there with some bracketry. I made all that stuff. Made it all fit. Tried to get the belt to align. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good. It's a huge belt. It's a deep V, like a 9 series belt. So we're working on this thing. We're going to make it good. This is what I was going to do today. My goal was to get this alternator tight, mounted up, not necessarily wired, but I got to get this thing going. The guy's waiting for this thing. Summer is going away and we're already past that. So this is a 2.2 liter 4-cylinder engine. If you're not familiar, it's called a Hurricane. It has valves in the block. The exhaust valves are in the block and the intake valves are in the head. It's a weird design. 2.2, so it's not a huge engine. It is a 4-cylinder. This rig is about a 50-mile-an-hour rig at best. It's just geared for rugged off-country, back-country roads, knobby tires, lots of bull bars, and just a tough old truck. So we're making progress. Just wanted to give that progress statement. We've got the new starter on, which is a foot starter, the alternator, and still in points. I'd like to convert that to electronic ignition, but probably at a later date. And we got it running because this was a barbecue. In other words, it was a fire burnt car. In other words, the customer played around and somehow the fuel line ignited the spark or vice versa and burnt all the wires in the engine compartment. So it's worthy of a transformation, and this whole wire harness needs to go in. Fuse panel, turn signals, ignition switch. It's going to be some work. We got the old horns down there. I'm going to get those working. Yeah, this car never had turn signals, so it's now going to have the universal turn signal level. So everything to bring it up to the modern era, although the customer does not want it to look that way. He doesn't want any extra gauges. He wants a manual choke. He wants the foot starter. I can't blame him. I mean, that's part of the old car charm, right? So one more day of working on this thing. A little progress report for you. Kind of keep you salivating for the next video. Thanks for watching.